How's everybody doing today? I hope well. Welcome to my channel. This is Pete for, obviously, Pete's 1800. And we are going to be talking about today content creator things I wish I knew. And hopefully that'll help you out, you know, in the long run, or maybe not. There's always a lot of stuff about this out there, but, you know, build sweet. You know, these are things that, you know, I wish I kind of learned or knew before I really got my channel up and going, you know. So let's talk about that. I guess the biggest question you got to ask yourself is, what do you want your channel to be? Yeah, and that's a difficult question to ask yourself. You want to be like me, where I'm like, I would say at least 75-80% straight up motovlogging, you know, cameras on the bike, I'm on the bike talking about bikes, you know, stuff like that. You know, do you want that? Do you want to be the live stream guy? You know, I mean, like Ride the Biker, man, he's like, he's awesome, and I love his live streams. I didn't get to watch last night, so sorry, Bri. Dinner. You know, what do you want to be? Do you want to be about installations? Do you want to be entertainment? You know, motorcycle entertainment? Because there's, I mean, you got to think about that, because, you know, there are some people who want to see straight up motovlogging. You know, they want to see you on the bike on these awesome back roads, which a lot of you people didn't realize that these roads exist in Florida, you know, with turns, trees, and slight hills. We'll call them hills, but we'll call them, you know, a little bit of topographical change anyway. You know, is that what you want your channel to be? Me, I want my channel to be about some entertainment on a motorcycle, trying to give you guys and gals informative things. Like, if I'm taking a trip, what did I do to help? You know, what are things I can do? Look at that awesome truck over there. Oh man, this place is fantastic. See, this is the other thing you gotta watch out for. Me getting sidetracked. You know. Informational. I mean, I try to do a little bit of both. I mean, like, this video is more information. It's not entertaining. It's, you know, I had to put thought into it. You know, it's like, instead of just rambling on the bike, you know. Do you want it to be a hobby or a business, or a little bit of mix of both? Because that's something you don't necessarily think about, do you? I mean, I know there are people that have thought straight from the get-go, I want my YouTube channel, it's a business, I'm going to treat it as a business. And when you do that, you're going to do a lot of things differently. Your time dedication is going to be consistent. Really, you're blowing it on the road, you jackadoodle. Oh, if I was the Emperor, I can feel your anger. Yes, I would definitely be a Dark Lord of the Sith if I had Jedi powers. Yeah, sorry, I gotta cut that all out. Hopefully, you know, the time dedication. It's, you know, when you're a business, you gotta be dedicated to treating it as such. You're gonna have a certain persona. You're really gonna be about branding. What am I doing? Some people won't, you know, but, you know, and some people just are naturally gifted that way too. You know, and also, how much time do you want to put into it when it comes to your family? You know, if you're married, kids, and all that, and you're running a full-time YouTube channel, and you work a full-time job, it's a lot of constraint on you to do that. I should have turned there. You know, so you got to balance that. You know, not letting your passions for riding a motorcycle, what got you into this in the first place, become a burden. It can happen. It's like today I'm out shooting videos. Primarily my old job for today is, believe it or not, is to shoot this video and a couple others, because I'm going on a trip which brings you back to the consistency, your consistency on your channel. You want to, what's down here? You know, you want that consistency. You got to have uploads every week. You know, you've got to have, one is minimum, one is you're barely doing it, two is better. You know, three, well, I found out where this goes. It goes nowhere. Kind of like some of my videos. Yeah. Oh, that was a fun turn anyway. So, yeah. Oh, man. You know, consistency, getting those videos out. You got to do it. And that's one thing I have been really poor about is my consistency. Like this week, I didn't even have a video. But the last 3 weeks, I've had 2 videos a week. And life got in the way. You just, you know, and that's where this isn't a business for me. It's a hobby. You know, I enjoy doing it. And I want to keep being able to do it. Being yourself, I think that's the biggest key. You see like a lot of the bigger YouTube channels. And I know people that I've met some of them, you know. But everybody, every YouTuber that I've met, except for like 1 or 2, have been exactly how they are when you see them on YouTube. They're inviting, they're friendly, they are happy to meet you. It's, you know, especially when you're a fellow YouTuber, you know, it's cool to meet other people and other people that do this, because all of us want to see you succeed. I want to see you succeed. I want to succeed. You know, so when you're going to get help. I mean, there's help out there for you. You know, not just YouTube, but I mean, heck, if you need help, you know, you can reach out to me. I'll help you if you need editing help or, you know, stuff like that. I'm decent with that stuff if you use a Mac. Anyway, and also one of the other things too is you don't need expensive gear. Yeah, granted, I have newer cameras now because one, I can, and 2, I've saved up for them. Like I use a certain credit card that gives me cash back, and I'm able to use that cash back to buy cameras, and I enjoy it. You don't need expensive gear. Now we want, if you can afford the latest GoPro or the latest Osmo or whatever you feel like you're going to need to do this, then go ahead and get it. You know, I mean, because the nice thing about when you buy something new and that's top of the line, you're not going to have to replace it in a few years. You know, it's going to stay, you know, current. It's going to stay updatable. I mean, like, you know, and the nice thing too is like I have a 9 and a 10 now, so the medium mod goes on both. I have 2, one broke, you know, and they're great because that's what you got to focus on. Audio quality and video now I think is becoming a major player as well. It used to be back a few years ago, video quality didn't matter as much as long as the audio quality was there, because nobody expected huge amount of massive video, like, oh, you got to have 4K, because like now the big thing is 4K. It's like, and then, you know, a few years ago it was 1080p, and then before that was 720. It's like, oh my god, you've gone back and watched some old videos, they're in 410 or 360 or 480, you know. But I think people have come now to expect a little bit better video quality. That's why I never use this camera, the Senna, unless everything else craps out for my video, because it blows. I mean, the video quality on a Senna is just this is a 10C Pro, so I can only speak to that one. It's pretty poor in my opinion. And no matter how much I try to clean it up with good software, it never quite gets there. You know, we'll see what the new one, what is it, the 1050RC, 50C, whatever. Wow. Oh, and Equestrian Club. Zoink, Scoop. I don't think I can afford to live there. You know, so you don't need expensive gear driving by an expensive, hugely expensive subdivision with a golf course and equestrian center. Yes. Alright, here we are at the World Equestrian Center. which is an ever-growing place. There's we came out here one time, not to jump off topic, but we came out here one time for just out here, and they were having a horse auction. Holy schmolies. You talk about expensive. It's like, don't ever buy a horse. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. So, anyway, and also one of the other things you want to do as a motovlogger is you want to celebrate the success of others. You know, because you know, it's successful people or what you want to be around. I mean, you know, and you want to celebrate their success because it helps us all when more people are driven to their channels. No cars or trucks beyond this point. It doesn't say anything about motorcycles now, does it? I'm just saying. So celebrate other people's success. Yeah, that's all I can say. And hopefully these little tips will help you out. And honestly, I'm super honest about this. If you need any help or you need any kind of, you know, input or anything, you want some ideas, I am more than happy to help you. You can probably the easiest way, I mean, you can comment below, which would be great, but I think one of the easiest ways probably would be you can hit me on my Facebook page. I have a page on Facebook, which will link to WhatsApp, I think. I set that up. Or Instagram is really quick. I'm on Instagram all the time, so you can definitely hit me up on that. DM me. You know, I'm more than happy to help you out. So anyway, guys, if you found this video entertaining and enlightening, you know, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And also, if you feel like it, subscribe. You know, I love subscribers. That's why we do this, I think. And God bless y'all. Ride safe, ride often, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.